3, 2, 1, go.
And welcome to the PhD Podcast, aka the Player Hand Degree Podcast. It's your boy Teddy.
I'm your co-host Marcus.
And we're going to be doing a reaction of
To
everything that's going on.
The craziness.
It's been a crazy time
Since
in
the last
sports.
time we've been on.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But first, we got to start with the big game in the Superdome in New Orleans.
The Super Bowl 49.
Marcus, can you tell people who you had?
Kansas City.
I had the reigning champion Philadelphia Eagles. So what went wrong, Marcus? I mean, you stood with the Chiefs the whole year. You were ready to
rolled out.
Even Pat Riley approved the trademark. You guys are all I won't say you in general, but Chiefs Kingdom. You were
now
all ready.
All those t-shirts ended up getting sent over to a different country. T-shirts we'll never see that have 3-peat on it.
What happened? What happened in the game?
Philadelphia's their defense. And KC's O-line sucked. And Mustard went out drinking the night before because I have never seen Patrick Mahomes look that bad my entire life.
Was that worse than when they played Tom Brady in
Yes.
Tampa Bay when he did the running man challenge?
Yes.
You think so?
Bro, have you ever seen him look that bad?
I just told you a time. Tampa Bay game, we did the running man challenge.
But nah, still worse than that. I felt shell shocked for him, and I was watching the game at home.
Hey, I said it here last episode. If they were gonna beat them, it was gonna be a blowout game. And it was done. Pause. But yeah, they smashed them. They took care of business. They were.
You're absolutely right.
10
I'm just watching this. I'm like, oh my god, I had to come here and do this bloody podcast and look at this man in his face about this.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? My Saquon Barkley jersey never came yet. Otherwise, I would have been rocking it and flexing it in the whole nine. I would have even done the ghillie dance. I would have told TJ play blow the whistle like too short. I would have been going on and on. You know the dance I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, nah. But yeah, I mean, that was a good game. Jalen Hurts proved that if you're gonna put 8 people in the box to stop Saquon, they're gonna beat you over the top with the receivers. That's pretty much what happened.
And they
I thought it was a great game.
Nobody.
I thought it was a great game, start to finish.
You know, then they were down by, I had 0 points. I'm like, yo.
It was 24-0 at halftime for those that don't remember.
I'm like, guys, don't get shut out. Just score a point.
Yo, get TJ on here. What'd you think of that first half, TJ, man?
No, I didn't really watch it. I saw the highlights.
Oh, fair.
Bad.
You're waiting for the halftime show.
Yeah, basically.
We'll get to that right now.
Now we can actually talk about the halftime show.
Yeah.
So, what was your opinion about the halftime show?
I give it a 5 out of 10.
Oh, you're generous.
I originally at the time said it was 4.5 out of 10, but I was also 6 or 5 Grey Goose doubles in by the halftime because of the outcome of the game. It was such a one-sided game. I was just so turned up. I gave it a 4.5. I was like, how we go from watching KC get waxed to this? And yeah, I gave it a 4.5 out of 10. Kind of the highlight of the show was him performing the 5 Grammy song. That's
the year.
Yeah, They Not Like Us. He kept teasing it on and on and on. I was disappointed he didn't play Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. He could have ran Don't Kill My Vibe or Ish Don't Kill My Vibe. Don't Kill My. I was really looking forward to that. Did not get played.
Yeah, we didn't hear Swimming Pools either, which I thought we were going to hear.
Well, Poet Justice
Yo,
definitely.
what was the first time he played again? If you guys remember.
I don't even know it, man. I was so far gone.
That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was.
I thought that was the intro to GNX.
Well, even when
DNA. Sorry, it was DNA. No.
Yes,
No, that was the second song.
That was the second song.
That was the second song.
Holy shit! All these songs sound the same. This is why I know I like this show.
The only thing that surprised me was Samuel Jackson being there. That shit surprised me.
I get the message, but no.
I felt that for a lot of people, I felt that it was a little too backed up with a lot of subliminals that average people are not going to understand of what he was trying to do.
Yeah, the redneck in Arkansas does not know what's going on.
No, not at all. And especially because of how he raps or whatever and the cadence of his voice, of his music, people just weren't following or understanding it. And that's kind of what gave it not the best vibe or a performance of what it could have been.
You see the crowd reaction though?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And that's why people are bringing up a petition to bring Chris Brown for Super Bowl 50.
Man, Jay-Z will
60.
never approve. Jay-Z would never sign off on a Chris Brown Super Bowl.
Where is that going to be? At ATL?
The next one's in San
In
Francisco.
San Francisco? Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, they should bring Chris Brown.
No,
Why not?
Jay-Z will never let
And
Chris
they're
Brown.
talking
You
about-
don't think so?
He trying to
Miley Cyrus
blackball
for
him.
next year.
Yeah, I heard about that one too. I think that would be good too, to be honest. That would be a good show.
Is it Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana?
Either or. It don't matter. Either or. It don't matter.
Yo, she can just sing some Disney song.
That's
It's
why I
the
said Hannah
best
Montana.
of both worlds.
So I said that. I mean,
To rock out this shit. Don't
and
let
then we
me
gonna
sing.
get Miley too after all in 15 minutes.
Yeah, you can play
No,
all
she can-
three. You can play Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus.
Nah, you might as well get
And
Britney.
Molly.
You might as well just get Britney Spears and do that.
Yeah.
You might as well just get Britney
Yo,
Spears and do that.
That could set some records.
You got. That's what I.
Well,
That's where I
speaking
would go.
about records, did you
Yes.
end up hearing of this Kendrick performance actually passed the all-time record of what happened in 1993?
He surpassed MJ in views. He hit 135 million.
Really, no.
Yes.
With that bad performance?
Yes.
Wow.
TJ, you keep talking about this.
135.4 and 135.3.
TJ, I gotta get to this. You keep talking about this bad performance. What would you rate the performance 1 to 10?
You know, you
A
didn't say
two.
a negative.
A two.
You gotta shout out
A
the
two.
OVO cap right now. You're giving it a 2.
A two.
You gotta shout out the OVO cap. You're giving that a 2.
A two. Like, yo,
What would
it
you,
was
Marcus?
actually,
What would
it
you
was
give
actually
it?
bad.
I give it a 7.
Okay. See, we're all over the place. TJ has that a 2. TJ probably wanted 10. They Not Like Us for 10 minutes.
No. Like I said before, they were gonna play Dinner Like Us for 10 minutes, but he teased it for like what, twice? Then he played it. So basically, you know, he played the song like all in total 6 minutes.
All right. That concludes our halftime talk about Kendrick Lamar. We'll move on.
So what does this mean for the legacy of the Kansas City Chiefs?
I was gonna ask you that, man. Was that Patrick Mahomes out there, or was that Jackson Mahomes playing? It looked like Jackson Mahomes to me. Is that the end of Travis Kelce too? Because I mean, he was just there for cardio.
Yeah, he did absolutely nothing in that game.
He didn't catch a ball till the 4th quarter, I think.
Yeah, and the Taylor Swift fans were not too happy about that.
Did you see she got booed apparently?
Yes, that's what I was
I
going to
heard that too, yeah.
And even Saquon even talked about that. It's like, yo, what's wrong with you people?
They hate to see you win, man. That's all it
It's
is.
like, no, all she's doing is being at the game to support her man. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, is the GOAT discussion for Mahomes out of question now?
No, it's just on the pause at the moment.
I'm sorry to say this. We gotta take him down. He's not number 2 anymore to me. I would have Joe
So you
Montana.
have to put Montana back in front?
Yeah, that game was so bad for Mahomes it made Joe Montana and Tom Brady look better. And who was calling the game, by the way? Tom Brady was doing the broadcast. And you could tell he probably had a smile on his face the whole time watching Pat Mahomes mess
Well,
up.
did you hear about what their last Super Bowl champion from the Philadelphia Eagles said?
What do you say?
About how, they end up winning whenever Tom Brady's in the building.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, he wasn't there in 2022
Yeah,
when they lost.
and he was there when they won.
Yeah,
So,
Tom Brady keep coming back to the games, and the
being
Eagles
in
will
the
keep
building.
flying. Well, they actually, Tom Brady did beat the Eagles in a Super Bowl back in like 2004 though, which people forget about.
Yeah, but for them, they don't reference that. That was during the T.O. and McNabb days.
Yes,
You know, he actually played with a broken ankle and came back within
Oh, that's crazy.
6 weeks.
yes, and that Super Bowl is famous for Donovan McNabb throwing up in the huddle
Yes.
during the game.
And part of the demise of the Eagles.
Yes, well, we'll transition though. Can the Eagles run it back, or we got to see all the moves in the offseason? No? I think they can run it back, but I got to see the playing field of the other teams. Speaking of other teams playing field, I got to throw this in there. Dak Prescott, Marcus' team, the Cowboys. He said they're almost there. They're almost there because
For the
they've been.
last 30 years.
They are almost there because they've been, beating Philly more times than people.
What, my whole life?
No, he said they're up there with Philly. If you look at their head to head, they're right there.
Yeah, I give Buffalo a better chance than that.
So you're not no.
Yo.
I'm just saying that. I'm just letting you know. Dak said they
Right,
almost there.
Detroit's still there too. Lord, Dallas needs to focus on winning a playoff game first.
Well, I'd say
One thing at a time.
they got to get there first before they can win a game. They got to get there.
That's true.
like start with getting a 500 record first.
Mhm.
Work your way, baby steps.
Yep.
But Jerry Jones might not be there for long on those baby steps. And that's the biggest curse. If Jerry Jones were to step away from the team, then they'd be cooking with gas.
There's only one way for Jerry Jones to step away from the team, unfortunately, and we know what that is.
Exactly. We'll move on from the NFL season to the news that's been shocking that actually almost stole the headlines in the Super Bowl leading up. The NBA
The
trades.
greatest trade deadline ever.
Any trade?
Yeah.
What was the biggest trade? There was a lot of moves, a lot of players being dealt with. What was it?
You mean the future of basketball being traded
What?
on a random Saturday evening?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a hack. I thought,
Yo,
thought it was
bro.
a hack? Yo,
I
When
thought it
I
was a
saw
prank.
that trade, when my boy texted
I thought it
me,
was a prank.
I'm
Yo,
like,
bro.
they're both injured. How are they going to?
Pass
That
a
was my
physical?
first thing of, I thought you can't trade injured players.
No, apparently you can. If they
And Street Clothes is always injured.
Hey. TJ gave the trademark for AD for saying always disabled, right, TJ? You always called AD always disabled.
Always disabled.
Yeah, that was your line.
Always disabled.
I ain't gonna jack that from you, man. That was always your bar.
Always disabled.
No, the only time I
This
knew
guy got injured again.
the only
Well,
time
we're gonna get to that part.
Yo, sorry.
Stop
bro.
jumping the gun.
Oh, the
We're
only
gonna get
time-
through the trade deadline first.
the only time I knew that the trade was real was when the sports apps were glitching. That's when I was like, wow, this is really going down.
Yeah, when I see now, I'm like, they're injured. I'm like, that's not real.
And the Lakers just beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden too.
Like
That's the
4
part I
hours
was-
before.
Not even like 2 or 1.
So then I see that come up. Then I'm like, okay, this can't be real. And I'm like, well, because then now I'm talking to my next boy on the phone about it.
Yeah.
They're like, well, let's go check, like, the bigger,
Sporting
Names.
apps. Yeah.
like, ESPN. I'm like, oh my God, this is real.
Mine froze and glitched.
I'm like, this actually happened. I'm like, but he's hurt. But after, we came to the realization that it was real and that it did happen, I think that this trade happened behind closed doors. And this had nothing to do with, like, basketball operation. This was by owners.
Was LeBron involved?
No. I think that he doesn't have a say anymore.
I think the GOAT was involved.
You think so?
Of course. As long as they didn't package Bronny, he was all for it. We'll talk about Bronny later on in the show, of course. But I think LeBron was involved. I think he gave the okay. He probably remembered it's been 5 years since they last won a championship with AD, and times have changed.
Well, because now after that AD trade, LeBron's the only person left over from that 2020 Disney title.
No. They brought Markieff Morris back.
Yeah, they did.
Well, he left and came back.
He's
but-
still on the team.
Okay,
Mark.
fine. Whatever. You get my point. He's trying to contradict you. See this guy?
Hey, man,
Disrespect.
I'm just stating facts. I mean, there's 2 people left on the team.
Are you sure it's Markieff and not Marcus?
No, Marcus was on the Clippers, man. He watched Paul George hit the side of the backboard and got 5 on it. He was there for that game.
Well, speaking
there-
of Paul George.
No. We'll get to
Oh,
him later on
no.
too. We'll get to him later on. There's other trades that happened. What about De'Aaron Fox going to San Antonio
I think
in that
that was
3-team
Oh,
trade?
Sacramento was cooked. I don't know what they're doing in that
Well, Fox
organization.
asked to get traded.
That was a good trade.
He asked to be moved because he wouldn't sign the extension.
Yeah, because look at what Sacramento's done.
That was a good trade.
He just wanted out.
Nothing.
Well,
And you're not terrible. Yeah, but then you got traded to another small market, so I don't understand what the point of that was.
yeah, but now he plays with Wemby in that pick and roll. He could
Wemby
like
and-
and you
Oh,
learn
Probably
from
could
Chris
extend
Paul.
his career for like an extra 6 years.
And you can learn from Chris Paul, the ultimate maestro in the pick and roll game.
Oh, for sure. And
There was a
with
lot of trades that happened.
Sabonis, he probably like, yo, I'm out this, bro.
Yeah, he's ready to
Like
leave.
him getting shafted from another All-Star.
You know what's
team.
funny about that trade? It reunites DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Reunited and it felt so good.
And there was a lot of other trades. I mean,
Jimmy Butler.
yeah, the Jimmy Butler saga is finally ended, and
See,
he ends
that-
up going to Golden State.
The Luka trade was so big that people even forgot about that.
Yeah, I know.
And Jimmy's balling.
He's been, I mean,
He's
when he
balling.
found his joy back.
He's balling.
There's
I don't
one
think
more-
that he ever lost.
There's
It's
one more
just-
trade we gotta get into though. TJ, the Raptors, man, they pulled the trigger.
Brandon Ingram.
Is he gonna save your? Is he gonna save your win season
He's
total
not playing.
for the year?
Yeah, he's
So-
injured.
I know he has a broken ankle.
Yeah, he's not. They're not gonna play him.
So
That's what Darko said.
so they're not.
Wait,
so
actually?
Yeah, that's what Darko said. He's not. They're not
So they
playing.
gave him an extension
Yeah,
for a player.
yeah,
Okay.
it's done.
That's
Bet's over.
I
Bet's
guess
over.
that's why. So
There's 27 games left. I checked. Bet's over.
for what 30 wins?
Yeah.
No, they still have. They can still
20
get 30 wins.
Yo, they have to win 50% of their games now.
Yeah, we told you that last time.
No,
We told you that last time. They gotta go.
not 50%. 53% or some shit like that.
They only need 13 wins
Yeah,
more.
13 wins. Well,
They only.
it's done. It's done. It's done.
What do you mean? They
It's
only,
done. I know.
So,
they only need 13
No.
wins more,
If he's not playing, it's done. They're not getting that 13.
and they
They're
just
probably
wait,
getting-
wait. So you want to just end the bet now?
don't do it.
Bro.
Well, listen,
No,
listen.
I'm gonna see through it, but I'm telling you, they're not gonna get 30.
Listen, there's only
I highly
20.
doubt it,
There's
man.
only
I highly doubt
25
it.
or 26 games left.
I was about to pick your
27.
restaurants.
Okay,
27.
wait. Hold on. There's 25 or 20. Yeah, see, and they only got to win
27.
13.
Yeah.
They still got to play the Wizards twice,
Uh,
so there's hope for that. There's hope.
that's,
What do you
that's-
mean? They
That's
could-
2 wins. Okay, fine.
yeah.
But still, like I don't see them getting to 30.
You get Philly one more time.
They might lose that one.
Maybe they just beat Philly.
Yeah, they might still.
No, Philly's
Nah,
bad.
Philly-
Well,
no.
If Embiid.
Embiid played and they beat them last game. Embiid turned it over at the end.
Nah.
You gotta have. What about the Brooklyn Nets? They gotta play the Brooklyn Nets again.
Okay, that's a win.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3 wins.
You might get the Hornets. That's a toss up.
Yeah, they played them twice.
What's the next game?
I mean, maybe
Oh,
the
this is
Bulls
funny,
again.
That's another toss.
Yeah, I won't even give you Portland because I think Portland will beat the Raptors. I won't even give
You
you
think so?
Portland.
You
Yeah,
think
Portland's hot. They're underrated, man. They beat the Suns back-to-back nights.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on with that son organization.
Simple, man. They kept Bradley Beal, and that's
No trade
that.
clause. No trade clause.
That's that.
Yeah,
man.
Bradley Beal's being the explanation of why players will not get no trade clauses moving on. Because
Yeah,
look
bro.
at what happened with old boy Paul George.
Yes, we'll get to Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers struggling. They're struggling to even get in the play game. A team that I said will be top 4 in the East in the beginning of the year.
So I
And
thought they were going to be title contenders as long as they stayed on the court.
look like Paul George is drinking the Tobias Harris cup.
What?
They lived. Yeah.
What?
Bro, he's like the new Tobias Harris on that team.
Oh shit.
Right.
Overpaid, long forward.
Man, you know how bad this is for Paul George right now? Paul George last game had 2 points.
This guy is washed.
Bronny James had 9 points last
You
game.
see Bronny James draining a 3? Okay.
Yo, you know that apparently Paul George has.
I mean,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty nice, but
I mean, he almost had 10, and then I would have had to come out here and apologize. I mean, you know what's crazy about that game? They were so bad defensively, especially
Oh,
Luka
man.
Doncic, who had 5 fouls in in 3 quarters, which is why I think that trade. We'll go back to it what we talked about earlier.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal as people think it's gonna be.
No, I feel with that trade, like
Behind
To
the
the
scenes.
two
But shout out to
Miller?
Bronny though,
it's to
better than Paul George.
that's for the Lakers after LeBron retires.
I agree with that part.
So you don't have to deal with like that years of them sucking for 4 years to get a superstar. You already have one after LeBron.
So what?
leaves.
They're still gonna be in the play-in then.
But you still have a dude on your team to get you a free agent to come to LA with.
Can they beat the
Okay,
Houston?
I'll
Can they
give
beat
you-
the
I'll give
Houston
you that.
Rockets in a 7-game series with this lineup?
Yes.
No way.
With this lineup,
No way.
go to game 6.
They'll lose. Who's guarding Sengun on the Lakers?
Who's Jordan Luca?
I would take my money on Amin Thompson. I would
Bro,
take.
the whole league can't guard Luca.
No, I understand that, but the Lakers have no big. They just lost to the Utah Jazz because they have no big man.
No, that's why they signed homeboy the other day.
Yeah, he got cooked.
Alex Lynn.
He got cooked by Kessler Walker.
Oh my god.
I didn't say it was a great signing. I said they had a signing.
So what's gonna happen if Sengun, an All Star, is on him?
28 and 15, like Shaq says he needs to do.
Which
So
could
he
happen.
doesn't.
And he could probably
Yeah.
throw 7 assists on the side, just to top it
And
off,
Luca's gonna have to score 40.
and play defense and not turn the ball over.
I don't know about those two
Don't
things.
play defense. This guy's fouling like crazy.
I
Never
know.
could play
You know,
defense.
this guy's fouling like crazy. This guy's gonna get fouled out or technical foul, ejected, whatever. I don't know, man. Like to me, that trade is like kind of weird. I don't.
It was a random
It's
trade.
a
No
rare-
one saw that coming. Like, look
No,
what it even
that makes-
has to
it
get
made
out.
no sen- it
You know
made
what?
no
You know
sense.
what I'll say for the Lakers? This trade sets them up for next year. This year's a wash for them. It's a wash.
For the Lakers?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
season's a wash for them.
Whoa.
It's a wash. They're not doing
Whoa.
anything this year. It's
Hold
a
on,
wash.
hold
They're
on.
fourth.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just about to put
Yeah,
that up. They're
it's
in
a
fourth
wash.
place.
They're a first round exit waiting to happen.
Again?
Yes.
With the home court advantage?
Okay, if they were to play Denver again, what
Okay,
would
fine.
happen?
Yeah, they will lose.
what would
Okay,
happen?
Okay, they will lose.
So you get. They can't handle Baby Jokic. How the hell are they gonna handle the real thing? The Sengun, I always call him Baby Jokic. That's Baby Jokic loading. How you gonna handle the real thing in Jokic?
Oh my goodness,
They're gonna let Jamal Murray hit another game winner just for fun.
man.
Well, you know, he did have like 50 something.
Yo, he had 54 on the Blazers, man. Canadian record.
They should have kept Anthony Davis for real. I don't
No,
know why
man.
they traded him.
You know why you
Made
can't
no
keep
sense.
Anthony Davis?
Because did you see what happened after
I was
his
just gonna
first game?
say that 80 first game. You
As
got
you
the
called
whole.
him,
You got
always disabled.
no. You get the whole AD. They got the whole day experience. The whole AD experience in one game.
Yo,
You got to see great production.
Yes.
They're gonna fire that
Yeah.
GM. They're gonna fire that GM. Quick.
No, they're only gonna fire him if they don't win a championship in 3 years. Apparently, he
No.
has like sheriff security on. The deputies are protecting him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
they
owner,
want him dead.
the majority owner of the team for Dallas now. I don't know his name. The guy that Mark Cuban sold majority of the stake to.
I heard it was a lady.
Yeah, he went to the game against the Warriors, and he was sitting courtside, and they just booed him when he walked in.
Ooh,
They
wow.
boot. Yeah,
Yo,
they
they
booed him
sent
loud.
another fan home when he's like, you know, when they come on the jumbotron and he is mouthed out.
Oh, he got the
Fire
James.
Haskett.
Oh, he got the James Dolan treatment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know how this shit went through, man. Fuck, bro. It made no sense.
So who won this trade and who lost this trade?
Both
I
teams.
feel that
Both teams lost the trade, TJ.
Yes, in my opinion, both.
I
teams.
feel like
Okay.
the Mavericks won the trade today, and in 5 years it will be the Lakers.
Okay, so it's like similar to OKC and the Clippers when they gave up Paul George for Shea Gilgeous with a bunch of draft picks.
Yes,
No, they both lost this trade.
bro,
Okay.
you got
They
a
both-
25-year-old superstar.
Who don't play defense. Who gets
So
in
does
foul
half the
trouble.
league.
Who gets in foul trouble.
But he
So
just
does
got
the
he
league.
just
He
carried,
gets ejections
but he just
every
got
other
that
game.
but he just got that team to the NBA Finals.
I understand that. You're right. They shouldn't trade him, but it's a bad trade both ways, in my opinion.
It's
a
only
In my
random
opinion,
trade.
I think-
they lose defense.
Oh, you know who else got traded too? Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he's in Washington jail.
Washington.
He's in Washington jail. We know that. I just didn't want to bring up the Wizards again because I'm tired of like roasting the Wizards. The Wizards are like
Or Chris Middleton.
like off
Oh my God.
off podcasts, like on the personal side when I be betting on games, man, I just attack the Wizards a lot, man. I'd be like, this guy could get 40 tonight going up against the Wizards, done. He can get triple double. Wizards done. Like it hits a majority of the time, like 8 out of 10. They've been like my number one team I target specifically.
Look at their schedule. Ooh.
Yeah, like Wemby. Yeah, first game 50, second game 30. It's easy, buddy.
Oh my goodness. No.
They give him his line at 25. I mean, who am I to turn that down?
I think all in all, everyone who won the trade is either Golden State and San Antonio. They have the best trades.
Well, Wiggins is on Miami. I feel like they could.
No, that's it. It's a wash. It's a wash.
No,
It's a
that's
wash.
just.
It's a wash.
At
for
least
them.
you got something back for Butler.
No, it's a wash for them. First round exit.
Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First round exit or play in for lose game.
This
Okay,
is
can
one
I
of the
ask you a
first few
scenario-
times
no,
we've
no, no.
actually agreed with you.
No, can I ask him a scenario? Because this is leading up to like the All-Star game and the replacements. So AD getting hurt, he got replaced by his new teammate in Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Who got hurt in the East?
Giannis.
And who replaced him?
Oh my god.
Oh, Trey Young.
Ice Trey.
Ice cold Trey.
Ice Trey. Speaking of Ice Trey, this is what I was gonna ask you, TJ. If Miami and Atlanta were to play in a playing game, winner goes to the playoffs, who would win?
Miami.
Actually, that could go either way.
Miami.
Yeah, Trey Young is in the foul trouble. Yeah, they're screwed.
Miami.
I'm gonna
He
just
don't
say.
play defense. He doesn't play defense as well.
Okay, but he's leading the league in assists, TJ.
Okay. And he don't play defense.
Well,
Neither does any other point guard.
Well, like, you know, all his plays are pick and rolls.
So
That's like
Basically.
half.
stop it.
That's like half the NBA today.
I understand that.
That's
all
half
his,
the NBA.
All his plays are pick and rolls. He just throws it up and who is it? Capella? Just
No,
grabs it.
it's,
No,
Capella and I forget his name.
Yeah.
It's a really long African name. I can't pronounce it. But he's all right. But Trae Young can do that though. He gives guys extra buckets. All right, I'll ask you this. This is the last thing I'll mention about Trae Young. Him or Cade Cunningham, if you had to pick.
Cade Cunningham.
Damn, this guy really.
So just pick the whole league.
No,
Okay,
I won't do that. But
He'll take TJ would take Jalen Brunson over Trae Young.
yes.
Like, I understand that point of theory. He's not gonna go as far as to say Tyus Jones over Trae.
What has Trae Young done?
He got him to a conference finals.
And okay.
It's more than Vince Carter.
Bro, he's gone farther than Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Who's an MVP winner?
Yeah, the only time he's good is when he plays against New York. In New York.
Well, they just lost to New York the other day off the Jalen Brunson game winner in overtime.
In New York?
Yeah, it was in the Garden.
Oh shit.
The game went to OT.
Oh,
Trae
shit.
Young hit the free throws to force overtime.
Okay.
But they were down 6 with 7 seconds.
Oh.
But Atlanta came back. But we'll transition off Atlanta. What do you guys think about this new All-Star Game format we talked about?
Still terrible.
Should they do what they do in hockey with the Nations of 4? I don't know if you follow hockey, TJ, but in hockey right now they got the Nations of 4, where it's like the national teams
Yeah.
for each country
Oh, okay.
are playing up against another 3 nations.
I don't think the NBA has enough international players to do that.
I think you can with basketball if you get Team USA, Canada.
Remember you said last time there's not enough players in the world?
No, not enough all-stars. Not enough
Yeah,
all-stars, but there's enough players in the world. You get France, and you get Serbia.
But they don't have enough players.
Or you could do this. You get
I get your concept of what you're trying to do. There's just not enough of them in the NBA.
I would no, this is what I
Unless
would
they
do.
actually just had their whole national team.
No, this is what I would do. To transition off, I would try to hijack hockey's Nations of 4 and just do teams of 3, but you do Canada, USA, and Europe. The best players in Europe
Okay.
Okay.
go up against the best players in America,
And that's where it's
Canada.
But we can't. Can Canada even field a team of 12?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with NBA players they can.
Yeah, they can.
Cordial still in the league. Yeah, I mean you can. Kelly Olynyk's still in the league.
Even though that we couldn't even form those 12 players to play on their own national team.
Well, they lost to France, who ended up.
No, I'm
going to
talking
finals.
about them to actually even form all 12 to actually play.
I know. That's just a
I get
suggestion.
your point of trying.
Yeah,
But no.
because the league is so bad with the All-Star Game format.
Maybe with baseball you could try something like that with Dominican, Puerto Rico, Japan, and USA.
So would you rather go to what they do in the WNBA and do one-on-ones like Kings of Court?
Yes, I would love that. Because that's what they literally did the other day with some WNBA players. But I still think that NBA players are chicken shits and they would never do it because they're scared of their branding and pride. That they'll get cooked by some bench player. Because if they're going to put up $1 million for prize money, there's some 10th man on the team who won't come in there and cook like a Cade Cunningham. I'm just using that as an example. It's not him catching a stray, but yeah.
I was gonna say they could either do that format or the one I suggested in Nations of 3, or just East versus West. Winning conference gets home court. All the prize money on the line. Winning conference gets all the prize money. Losing conference gets nothing.
I like that.
Losing conference gets nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing. You just get that commercial ticket that you got to go to All-Star Weekend and back. Round trip. That's it.
Even
Hotel
for some
paid.
of them,
That'd
that
be-
money doesn't even matter. That's to be used at the strip club.
Yeah,
Or
that's
to buy.
pay your
whatever-
entourage.
I was gonna say a side chick bag.
That you get pregnant for 18 years and she keeps the kid and you screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah.
Paul George.
Paul George did that.
Did he?
Remember when he impregnated the stripper?
Oh yeah, he was engaged with Doc Rivers' daughter,
Yeah, and got the stripper pregnant.
and now she's married to Seth Curry.
Yeah.
She, the stripper?
No, his fiance,
Oh,
the one that he didn't go through with.
Yeah.
Oh, he married a stripper. That's
Yeah.
right. He
man.
married the
And
side
they had
chick.
another kid.
Yeah, he married a side chick. That's
and
right.
had one more kid.
Yeah, he married a side chick.
So they had 2 kids.
He married a side chick.
So wait, how much kids he has? 3 or 2?
I don't know. I don't
3.
keep track.
Oh shit.
Was more than 1.
Oh shit.
So, since we're at the All-Star game now in NBA, halfway through the season, who's your contenders, guys? I gotta ask.
Bro, this shit makes no sense. Yo, fucking whatever team LeBron's on.
Man, they ain't going nowhere. I just told you that. They ain't going nowhere.
No,
They ain't going nowhere.
No. You think so?
Bro, they be out.
Still picking Boston.
Yeah, that's why the room is green, man. Boston again. Boston again. No one's beating that 5 when they're all there. Who's beating that 5, TJ? The Lakers? Who's going to Porzingis? Alex Len? Maloko? Jackson Hayes?
Oh,
Who's guarding them, man? Who's guarding them? No one. Who's guarding Derek White in the 3? In the corner 3?
no.
Boston cold.
Bro, LeBron gonna get tired guarding Tatum and Brown all night.
You think so?
Bro, this is young LeBron. Yo, you gotta remember, young LeBron struggled to beat that up and coming Boston team. Took him 7 games.
No, younger LeBron.
Thank you.
If it was 2014 LeBron, then, there's a difference.
Yeah, that was 2018, 17. That was 2017 LeBron.
Yeah.
He struggled.
Sure.
That took everything out of him to
Yeah.
just get them there before J.R. Smith went the wrong way in the next game. But
That's a whole different
yeah,
story.
exactly. Exactly.
Even though he did drop like 50 that game.
Bro, yeah, 50 with a triple-double. It was one of the most heroic performances I've seen before someone decides to go the wrong way. Shout out to J.R.
It kind of
Smith,
takes
though.
out like everything that happened like the 46 and a half minutes before.
Literally, the whole game. But yeah, I don't see anyone beat Boston in the East. In the West, I got a sleeper in the West for you guys. The Memphis Grizzlies, man.
That's not a sleeper, they're third.
That's a sleeper, man.
How's that a sleeper?
That's a sleeper, man.
That is not a sleeper.
No one acknowledges the Memphis Grizzlies a lot. Fair?
Okay, that I'll give you.
Everyone talks about the Rockets. Everyone talks about OKC as they deserve. The Denver Nuggets as they deserve. The Lakers, because LeBron plays there. Sure. The Clippers don't get enough say.
They're actually
They're
playing way
they're
better
right.
than expected.
They're very under the radar, and they just got Ben Simmons.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What? Can his career be revived in the
No.
Clippers?
No.
I'm sick of Ben Simmons talk, bro.
Oh,
Like,
man.
No. I think his career could get revived. He could get 5-5-5. 5-5-5.
Well, that's
Oh.
crazy. 5
Okay.
assists, 5 rebounds, 5 points,
Yeah. 5-5-5.
and 5 fouls.
No, that's too many 5s. That many 5s you gotta call 12.
Yo.
now, if you use those numbers, he can do that.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
But
You go small
Him
ball.
go-
You go
Him
small
going
ball.
back to rookie Ben Simmons, now those days are over.
Yeah, those things are done. 100%. He's a vet minimum player now.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
Well, I hope he saved his money.
Or he could be a double agent, just go to the Lakers next year.
No. No, it's too
You don't
late.
want him over
It's
there.
too late.
No, I would take him there with Joel Embiid again
It's too
if
late.
they were to trade for
It's too
Joel.
late.
I think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna say this right now on a February episode. Joel Embiid will ask for a trade in the summertime, and he will end up on the Lakers. That will save LeBron, maybe to getting 5 championships, maybe, maybe saving him for because the Lakers gotta go all in for year 23 for 23. It's gonna be his final year.
I can
You
see
think
it
so?
happening.
You
I
think
think
so?
I don't think he plays after. I don't think he plays after 23 years, man.
LeBron.
Because LeBron will never be a role player, and he's progressed.
He's already said that.
And he's
He's
already
something like that.
he's already like if you look at his
Declining.
gameplay, yeah, he's declining slowly. Like him
He's
taking
still,
it.
still doing better than half the league. More than half the league.
Bro, he's LeBron James. He should be doing.
Well, we know that.
He should be doing better than 10 players in the league. He should be staying top 10 at all times.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think-
moment
Like
you're
he's still a
slipping,
top 10 player.
Mm-hmm.
borderline
Borderline.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like the
I
moment
can't
you are
disagree with that.
like the moment you are out of the top 15 conversation, and no one wants to see that LeBron decline to 18 a game. No one wants to see LeBron at 18, 7 and 7. You want to see that 24, 8 and 6 LeBron.
I agree. And
Okay.
LeBron won't let you have that footage.
Exactly.
Like Wizards.
Could you imagine if LeBron got blocked by Rudy Gobert trying to drive in?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Well, he got dunked on, so
Rudy?
he got dunked on. You can't find that video no more.
Who?
LeBron.
Oh, that was old news by
Yeah, I know. I'm just
What
saying.
was that, Jordan Crawford back in the day?
Yeah.
That was at a Nike camp. But we also have the footage of Tatum dunking on him, and you got Yabusele dunking on him in the Olympics.
So, like, bro,
It's already been done.
if you're gonna contest shots enough, you will get dunked on.
Yeah, look at Mutombo. Like, rest in
Yeah.
peace, but like he has the most. I think he has the most blocks, or him or it's him or Hakeem.
Hakeem does.
So,
Yeah.
But like, as big as Sean Bradley is, he has a top 10 countdown of him getting dunked on.
It's a nasty clip. You would have thought Vince Carter dunked on him every time.
Or remember what T-Mac did to him?
Bro, T-Mac rolled him in the air for no reason. That was uncalled for.
Yo, that shit was dangerous. Oh, Lord. Yeah, sometime go watch that.
All right, any last thoughts, guys, on the Super Bowl episode, the Super Bowl take, the NBA trades, all the craziness that went down?
Both teams lost the trade.
The Eagles will run it back and win.
No, they will not. It's hard to
Eagles?
repeat in football, as Kansas City just showed y'all. And the Patriots way.
Cleveland.
What about Cleveland? The Cavaliers?
Yeah. Still doing good. They're still doing good.
Are they going all the way, TJ?
Yeah.
Will they beat Boston?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah, they will.
Oh my.
Through Jared Allen.
All right, see, you and Marcus need to double down on that wager. If
5 games.
no.
5 games?
No. See how the Raptors, see how you guys got the over and under on the Raptors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the Cavs play the Celtics,
Yeah.
you guys should just double down all or nothing right there. Right there in that
Well,
series.
we'll revisit that
Yeah.
that conversation.
That might be a
another
second
day.
round matchup. Maybe. Yeah, we'll
A
go
second
back
round
to it.
matchup.
Could be a second round matchup.
But I'd still pick Boston in 5.
Yeah.
I think Boston would win. I don't know.
Cleveland will win in 5 or 4.
Hell no!
What? Cleveland in 4?
Yep.
Okay, anyways, but
Yep.
this
Yeah,
delusion, that concludes our
that's the
episode
best way
of
to
the
go out.
PhD
That's the best way to
podcast.
go out.
You can watch us on all platforms. Follow us on social media, on Instagram, YouTube.
Yes, yeah, YouTube as well, Apple Podcasts, all the podcast platforms, and YouTube as well.
Thank you for watching.
And we out.
Peace. Psychopath.
How long was that?